Hey, good people. Happy Saturday. It is Meredith Hurston here, and welcome to day 3 of the beta launch for Nylah AI. Some of you all may know me from Dive into AI with Meredith, and since that time, I started doing that, I think last September, if I'm not mistaken. And so I did a 12-week series on Facebook and YouTube where I was talking about AI tools. I think I was talking about like Midjourney, ChatGPT, how you can use those tools to, help you in work and in business. And since that time, I have decided to launch my own tool. And I'm just hopping here on Facebook so that I can share this to my timeline. So give me 1 second. Oh, you know what? I already shared it to my timeline, so they'll be able to see it. Okay, so welcome. If you are checking out the replay, please drop replay down in the comments so that I know that you're here. And if you're here, please say hello and let me know where you're tuning in from. So I wanted to give you guys an update on what it's been like these last 3 days since I went into beta testing with the software. So if you aren't familiar like with beta testing, that's like the pre-launch, or like I guess a soft launch where you release your software to a limited number of people. And then that way they can give you feedback, make you aware of bugs, any errors that they're encountering in the software, and just where you can discover all the things that are going wrong. You may not discover everything during beta, but you'll get a good idea of what potential problems there might be. So this has been really insightful for me. So my first time launching a tool, I did a mobile app in 2020 during the pandemic. I used a no-code builder to build a little, it's called Progressive Web App. It was a mobile app, but it's called a Progressive Web App because it didn't live in the App Store. It wasn't like in the iOS store or the Android store, but you could download it on your phone, and it was a Black-owned business directory. I live in Baltimore, so it was called Buy Black Baltimore 365. And that was a fun little project for me. I guess it was a passion project because I really wasn't able to turn it into a business. But hey, Kelly, welcome. Thank you for being here. She's one of our beta testers, so thank you, Kelly. So when I built the mobile app, that was like a little passion project. And I kind of learned a little bit about some of the things you need for, I guess, apps and software to work. But this particular project, Nylah AI, is not a no-code software. It's not a no-code tool. It's, a full-fledged, like a full stack software application. So it's a lot more involved. And hey, Laverne. So I need to, at some point very soon, I need to hire a developer to do some of the tweaks and like maintain the software for me, since I'm getting it started. But I want to be able to outsource like the maintenance and updates of it because it's a lot. But this is good for me to like learn all the inner workings of it, all the pieces needed, because I don't think that this will be my last software. I think I'm just getting started. So this is a fun tool for me to learn on, for me to share my experience with others, and to have, a product that I can, that I own, that I can have users for, to provide an experience for you all. So that's why I'm excited to introduce Nylah AI to the market. So if you guys have any questions, you can drop them in the chat. I'm just going to kind of share some of the things that I learned over the last couple of days. Let's see. So far we have, let me look. So far, I think we have 29 users, almost 30 users. So I think that's pretty cool. Over 125 images have been generated, so people are busy in the software generating images. And over 19, almost 2,000 words people have generated in some form of like content. So I'm gonna bring up the tool. I'm gonna bring up the software in just a second so I can show you guys some of the features that it has and some of the images that I've created. But actually, I want to share, Kelly, I'm going to share that post that you just made because you just shared some really beautiful images. Thank you so much. I'm going to pull that up because you got some really pretty pictures. So I'm going to post what, let me share this right quick. Okay, so Kelly said, I've been beta testing Nylah for a few days. I use it to craft my social media posts, AI and chat, or images and chat. I love it. Nylah has helped me with some recipes for my 6-month-old, and I already made 2 that he loves. Today, asked for ground lamb recipe to go along with some mac and cheese, and the images are beautiful. So these are beautiful. I love these. These are gorgeous. And Laverne said, I love it. Tried it today. Great. I'm glad to hear that, Laverne. So before I forget, I want to let you guys know that I'm going to be sending out a survey to kind of get your feedback on the user experience so far. That's going to be coming out tomorrow. So be sure to look out for that. Hey, Tiffany from Los Angeles. How's it going? Welcome. Welcome to the chat. So these are some of the images that have been coming out of Nylah AI. So Kelly, do you mind sharing, did you get these from Stable Diffusion or from DALL-E 3? These kind of look like DALL-E 3 images, I'm thinking. These are beautiful. If I had to guess, this looks kind of like a cubism or cubist look, but I love this African print or this Ankara print, and like with the I don't know if that's like the Serengeti in the background, but that's really cool. And this is pretty. I like her jewelry. It has like dimension to it. I love this. This looks great. Okay, yep, Dolly. Awesome. And Kelly said there were more beautiful ones. These are just a few. So thank you for sharing. Only one came from Stable Diffusion. Okay, great. So it looks like you had more luck with DALL-E than Stable Diffusion. I like her as well. I like these earrings. And I like that top. Okay, these really turned out nice. I like these. So that is what comes from Nylah. And also this is, it looks like the baby food recipe for sweet potato, broccoli, and chicken puree. So this is just some of the things that Nylah is capable of. And so, yeah. So some of the questions that I have been getting so far. So let me tell y'all what happened the first day. So I think we talked about this on, what was it, Tuesday, I think? No, Thursday. I think we talked about how I sent the email like letting everybody know that they could go in and create an account at like 7 in the morning, and then I had to work that day. So what I did not realize, which was mistake number 1, is I did not set up transactional emails. So that is critical when you run like a software or a business, something that you're building kind of like, from the ground up. Like if you're not purchasing a like a ready-made solution, if you're not like using a tool, say for like WordPress, for example, or some sort of builder, like some sort of software builder, like you have to how I want to say it, you have to put all the right pieces into place. So you know how when you sign up for a software or like you create an account somewhere, they send you an email saying, hey, welcome to your account, or, thanks for creating your account, or whatever it says. So I did not do that piece. I missed that piece. I didn't know it was necessary. So my bad, y'all. But it's fixed now. So I set up transactional emails today. And so now when people create an account, it will send them a confirmation email. So I have an example of that because I tested this stuff out earlier. So I can share my example of the confirmation email. Let me go find it real quick. So actually you get two. So when you first create your account, it's going to tell you that that you need to confirm your email address. And that's just, I want to make sure that people are creating accounts with valid email addresses and, you know, bots aren't getting into the system and, you know, all of that stuff. Because, yeah, that can be problematic. So I want to try to avoid that. So when you go and register for an account, you'll get this email that says, you know, hello, you know, whatever your, you know, name is. Welcome to Nylah AI. We are pleased to inform you that your Nylah AI account has been successfully created. And it shares a little bit about what the platform can do. And then it has this little button where it says confirm your account. So when you click that button, it'll take you back to the login screen and you can go ahead and get into your account from there. And also, let me see. What's the other email? The other email is, nope, that's the same one. So once you do that, you're all set. So now let's get into some of the tools and stuff. So I don't know if this looks the same for you because this is my admin dashboard, but I think it looks pretty similar in terms of the all the different features of the account are on the left hand side here. So before I hopped on live, I was playing with the AI chat image. So you can actually, is this the right one? No, it's AI vision. So if you bring over if you go under Vision AI and you bring over an image, I'm going to show you, is that the right thing? I don't want to tell y'all a story. So these are some of the images that I created today, but let me show you how we got there. Chat image. It's a chat image. Hold on, y'all. Let me find it. Hey, you guys that are just joining. Welcome. Let me know who's in the chat and where you're tuning in from. So, dang it, I was just there. I'm pretty sure it was Vision. Yes, it is Vision. So it's AI Vision. So if you go to AI Vision, you can pull in an image. So I'm going to start a new chat and I will pull in an image. So you just kind of scroll here a little bit where it says new conversation and we can start a new chat. So I am going to bring over something from my computer. Let me grab an image real quick from my computer. And I'm going to ask it to describe the image. I'm going to pull this image over. Well, maybe. Okay, it's there. Let me click the paper clip. It's just showing all my little business in the on the screen. That's okay. So I'm gonna choose this image. I had posted that to my Facebook not long ago. So I am going to upload this image. And say, please describe this image. So this is a digital illustration of a woman stylized, fantastical features. She has large, voluminous purple hairstyle that is intricately styled, sophisticated makeup, including purple eyeshadow and magenta lipstick, and clear glowing skin. She's wearing large hoop earrings, a necklace, and blue garment with a halter necklace that leaves her shoulders bare. The background features a celestial vibe with a vibrant color scheme of pinks and blues that mimics the starry night sky. There's a large glowing full moon or planet directly behind her, which adds to the fantastical ambiance. In the bottom left, there's a silhouette of a castle or palace, contributing to the magical or fairy tale theme of the image. The artwork is done in a way that blends realistic human features with exaggerated and colorful elements typically seen in fantasy or sci-fi genres. So I think that's pretty accurate, wouldn't y'all say? For this particular image, hopefully you guys can see that big enough. I think that's right on target, I'd say. So I'm gonna say, can you please give me a prompt to recreate this image in DALL-E. So it says, DALL-E, generate an image of a woman with purple hair in a fantasy setting with large glowing moon in the background and a castle silhouette in the distance. The woman should be wearing large hoop earrings and an elegant blue garment. So I like it. So I am going to copy this and take this to our AI image generator. One thing I do want to point out is that it doesn't mention that the ethnicity or the skin color, and I think that's going to be problematic. So let's test that theory. So I already tested this just to let y'all know. So earlier when I was testing out the describe feature, I asked it to describe an image and generate a prompt. So it didn't give me skin color. So the lady, she turned out she was white. She didn't have any, she wasn't of any complexion. No, she didn't have any melanin. So then I asked for a African American woman with dark brown skin, and so this is what I got. But I think this is a beautiful image. This is gorgeous. So let's test this again and see what happens. I'm going to remove generated image of and just say a woman with purple hair. So let's look at the advanced settings, the art style. I am going to say, do I want to say modern art? I'm going to say vector. And I'm going to go with just ambient light. In the mood, I want to be cheerful. And I'm going to ask for an HD image. And let's see what we get. So pay attention to the bottom of the screen when this image is done generating, because I want to point something out to you guys. So here it says image generated successfully in public. So I know one of our beta testers brought that to me and had a concern about if Nylah has like a public gallery, kind of like Midjourney. So Nylah does not have a public gallery. So when you are in the system, generating content, if you're doing some sort of text generation or image generation or whatever, it is not available publicly like what you are creating. So there is no public gallery. Your results will be your results that you see inside of your account. This is not being shared to Nylah AI's public gallery for everyone to consume the images that you've created. So that might be a feature that we add in the future, from the standpoint of we might have most likely I'm going to create a a gallery page where people can add their images if they want to, or we can like feature designs, but it's not going to be where we share your images by default. This would be just kind of like a best of, or, you know, beautiful pictures generated by Nylah, but in that would be at your discretion, or, you know, if you choose to have an image featured there. Most likely it'll probably be like a newsletter style, like magazine type thing that we like email out to people as well. But that's just kind of like a future version that I'm thinking of for the software. Like, I'm going to put that on the roadmap. But I just wanted to allay anybody's concerns or fears that their images are being released to the public. So this is what we generated. So this girl does not have any melanin. She don't look nothing like the image that I uploaded. So we're gonna have to add that she's black and she has like brown skin. So okay, so that was a question that you had as well. So yes, that's something that I'm gonna when I get a developer to work with me, that's something that I'm gonna have them change, because I don't like that it says public. So we need to modify that. So I'm glad that answers your question. So let's regenerate this and modify this prompt. So I'm going to say a African American woman with, I'll go medium brown skin. With purple hair in a fantasy setting. And I kind of want to say, I want to say wavy hair. Oops. With large glowing moon in the background and a castle silhouette. Okay, so, all right, and we're getting the HD image and the vectors. So let's generate that. And so when you're looking at your generations, you can see your prompt and you can copy the prompt and all of that too. So you can download your image here. You just click the down arrow. If you don't like it, you want to get rid of it, you can just click the X and that will make it go away. And here it shows you like when it was generated, like what resolution you're using, style of art, and the mood. I guess maybe I didn't add any of that stuff when I generated my image. So let's see what we're looking like now. So I like her. She looks like she's from medieval times, but I like her. I like the shade, the purple shading in her hair. The moon looks good. It's very vibrant. The castle looks a little janky. It's kind of small, but it's cool. So, all right. So that's how you can describe an image and get a, generate a new image from it. So in Stable Diffusion, I have not played with this yet, but I'm kind of curious to see how we do image to image. So I'm going to bring this image over into Stable Diffusion and see, or I'm sorry, into the image to image tab using Stable Diffusion and see what we can get. What type of image style do I want to do? Do they have vector? I don't see vector. I guess I'll go with digital art. And I'm going to say cheerful mood. And I'm going to use Euler Ancestral for the sampler. I'm not going to do anything with the clip guidance. I don't think it'll let me anyway. For the negative prompts, I'm going to put text, signature, writing, explain my idea. I wonder if I go back and forth between the tabs. Let me duplicate this tab because I don't know if it's going to make my stuff go away. So I'm just going to copy this prompt and I'm going to paste this here where it says explain your idea. And let's see what we get. Server error. Why is there a server error? Digital art, cheerful. I wonder what it doesn't like. I wonder, is it the parenthesis or the quotation mark? Okay, so I'm gonna have to troubleshoot that. I'm getting a server error. I don't know what that means. I'm not sure what I did wrong. Maybe the image-to-image functionality isn't working. Oh, you know what? Let me do... It won't let you do 5s. I'm gonna do 1024. Let's see. Maybe it didn't want to generate in that particular size, because it looks like it's going to generate with the 1024 by 1024. So let's see what we got. Okay, so that's not bad. So it looks pretty similar to what I had before. So this is the, let's compare them. I'm going to download this. And let me see, where was the other one? So this is the original, and then this is the image to image. So it's a little wider because it wouldn't let me do a certain size. So this is just a square shape. It's 1024 by 1024. But the clothes are mostly the same. The castle looks pretty much the same. There's a moon behind her here. She has on the gold hoop earrings. I don't like the shape of her face as much. And you know, so I created this in Stable Diffusion with my own model, with my own checkpoint. So this looks like me. And so this particular woman does not look like me, but the hair, you know, it's kind of still like in a similar, very much similar style. So that's how you can use the image to image feature if you want to generate, you know, a similar looking image. So be sure to test that out inside of Nylah as well. Okay, so what else did I learn? I'm trying to think. What have I learned over the last couple of days? Definitely the email situation was a lesson. I definitely needed to make sure that I had transactional emails set up for the software. And what else did I learn? I think maybe that's it. That was the biggest thing. And because of that, people were kind of reaching out to me like, you know, I need to reset my password. You know, I've been waiting for the confirmation email that says, you know, I opened my account. So it just wasn't, you know, kind of clear like what the next step was. And I had it set up so that people had to confirm their email before they could get into their account, but they didn't receive an email. So that really was a hindrance. So I'm happy to have that set up now. I won't say, well, it was a little bit tricky. So I don't know if you guys, for people that are business owners or thinking about getting into business, you may have heard about the, it's called like the DMARC, Google and Yahoo changed their policies on email delivery on February 1st. So that has been impacting a lot of the email delivery systems. So if you don't have certain records inside of your email account, like inside your domain, like where you purchase your domain. So for example, for this particular software, the domain is NylahAI.com. So the company that I purchased the domain name from, I have to make sure that all the DNS records are straight inside of the domain host, because if it's not, then my emails won't get delivered. They'll go to spam, or they just may not be delivered at all. And what I have noticed is that Yahoo seems to be a little bit more strict than Gmail, because I feel like my Gmail deliverability is better than Yahoo. I feel like I did see a drop off in my email program for after February 1st. I feel like not as many of my Yahoo or my subscribers that have Yahoo email, I feel like the email is not being delivered to them as often. And I don't really know why, because I did go through and make sure that my DNS records were all set up. So that's like a whole thing. I had to go through and set up, the DNS records today for this particular domain. So, NylahAI.com. So that was kind of, a learning moment for me. So, but overall, this has been very much fun. I'm super excited about, the tool. I'm looking forward to continually making enhancements and rolling out, new features as they are available. And so for the beta testers, please be on the lookout for an email from me tomorrow. I'm going to be sending a short survey to collect some feedback from you guys to see how you're enjoying the tool so far. If you have run into any problems or bugs, I think I sent an email a couple of days ago with the link to how you can report bugs, but I'm going to send an email asking for your feedback on the tool, and then I'll share the link again for how you can report bugs if you have any bugs to report. But I think really that kind of concludes my update for today. If you guys have any questions for me, I'm happy to answer before I head out. But I just kind of wanted to build this project in public, show you guys what I'm up to, tell you guys about any challenges, answer your questions, and let you see what it's like to launch a software. It's a little bit challenging, but it's not impossible. It's definitely something that you can do. And when I started doing Dive into AI with Meredith last September, I didn't have a plan to be launching a software then. I really didn't. I just kind of decided to do this in January. So I'm super excited to be able to bring this to you guys. I'm excited, about the users. And even though I'm a little nervous, the original launch date was scheduled for Tuesday the 27th. I'm a little nervous because we went live with the beta test on Thursday, and that was a work day for me. So of course this coming Tuesday is going to be a work day for me. But I think I'm going to launch Tuesday evening. I was going to do Tuesday morning, but I think I'm going to launch the official launch Tuesday evening at 7 p.m. So, yeah. Because things are going well. I figured out, what the kinks are, what the problems are, and I've been trying to, stay on top of them and address them. So I think we're ready to go, just ready for the public to send it out into the wild. So I'm excited about it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. And I may be back tomorrow with an update about how things are going. But thank you so much to all the beta testers for all of your feedback thus far. And be on the lookout for an email from me for a survey. But if you haven't had a chance to already, please be sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel. That helps more people find out about Nylah AI, what I'm doing. It helps people find out about the content that I create. And it just, helps the channel to grow. For all of my new subscribers, welcome. I appreciate you being here, and I will see you guys for the next update. All right. Have a good evening. Bye.